Hello, I am your instructor for this geography course using distance learning. This week, we will explore the country of Mexico and the 31 United Mexican States. The United Mexican States, commonly known as Mexico, is a federated constitutional republic in North America. It is bordered on the north by the United States, on the south and west by the Pacific Ocean, on the southeast by Guatemala, Belize, and the Caribbean Sea, on the east by the Gulf of Mexico, covering almost 2 million square kilometers. Mexico is the 5th largest country in America by total area and the 13th largest independent nation in the world, with an estimated population of over 112 million people. It is the 11th most populous country and the most populous Spanish-speaking country. Mexico is a federation comprising 31 independent states and a federal district called the Capital of Mexico City. Now, the geography is located where Mexico is latitudes of 14 degrees and 33 degrees north, and the longitudes are 86 degrees and 119 degrees west in the southern portion of North America. Almost all of Mexico lies in the North American plate, with small parts of the Baja California Peninsula on the Pacific and the Cocos Plates. Geographically, some geographers include the territory east of the Isthmus of Tucaptepec within the Central America. However, Mexico is entirely considered part of North America, along with Canada and the United States. The northernmost constituent of Latin America, it is the most populous Spanish-speaking country in the world. Almost all of Mexico is on the North American plate, with small parts of the Baja California Peninsula in the northwest on the Pacific and Cocos Plates. The portion east of the Isthmus, including the Yucatan Peninsula within North America. This portion includes 5 states of Campeche, Chiapas, Tabasco, Quintana Roo, Yucatan, representing the 12.1% of the country's total area. Alternatively, the Trans-Mexican Volcanic Belt may be said to delimit the region physiographically on the northern side. Geopolitically, Mexico is generally not considered part of Central America. Politically, Mexico is divided into 31 states and a federal district. On its north, Mexico shares a 5,000-kilometer border with the United States. The rendering Rio Bravo del Norte, known as the Rio Grande in the United States, defines the borders from the Ciudad Juárez east to the Gulf of Mexico. A series of natural and artificial markers delineate the United States-Mexican border, west from Ciudad Juárez to the Pacific Ocean. On its south, Mexico shares a 871-kilometer with Guatemala and a 251-kilometer with Belize. Mexico has a 9,330-kilometer coastline, of which 7,000 kilometers face the Pacific Ocean and the Gulf of California. The remaining 2,800 kilometers are from the Gulf of Mexico to the Caribbean Sea. Mexico, which extends 200 nautical miles off the coast, covers approximately 2.7 million square kilometers. The landmass of Mexico dramatically narrows as it moves in a southwesterly direction from the United States borders. And then it abruptly curves northward before ending in the 500-kilometer-long Yucatan Peninsula. The United Mexican States are a federation of 31 free and sovereign states that form a union that exercises a degree of jurisdiction over the federal district. The states are divided into municipalities. The smallest political entity in the country is governed by a mayor and a municipal president. Mexico is crossed from north to south by 2 mountain ranges, Sierra Madre Oriental and Sierra Madre Occidental, which are the extension of the Rocky Mountains from North America. From east to west at the center, the country is crossed by the Thames Volcanic Belt, also known as Sierra Nevada, A fourth mountain range, the Sierra Madre del Sur, runs from the Michoacan to the Oaxaca. Now, the Tropic of Cancer effectively divides the country into temperate and tropical zones. The land north of that Cancer parallels cooler temperatures, whereas the land south is very moderate and tropical. This gives Mexico one of the world's most diverse weather systems. Mexico has changed drastically during the 20th century in many ways. It has contemporary cities, it neighbors the United States, and most Mexican villagers have followed the older way of life, whereas the Mexicans in the cities are more contemporary. The large metropolitan areas include Mexico City, Guadalajara, Monterrey, Pueblo, Tlaxcala. So explore Mexico using Google's Earth. Make sure you explore both aerially and at the street level. Respond to the discussions and complete this week's assignment. Have fun with Mexico.